Let's go.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The strains of the national anthem of Brazil. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
Jim,
Well, it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity, in conviction, in tempo even. And that's not a bad thing.
and we're underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And he's been shifted off it. It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, given away. And he's got the takes of shots. He's got away with one there.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Amrabat. And there's the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Diop. And it's Hakimi. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Bruno Guimaraes. Neymar. Oh, he's having a go! Wide, but only just.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Mazraoui. That has ended up in no man's land. Alexandro. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Alexandro. Now it's João Pedro. Bruno Guimaraes. And this is Neymar. Neymar. There he goes, motoring forward. It's Neymar! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Neymar can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Pass somewhat off target. And it's been given away. Good pressure, determined, intense. Marquinhos, he'll try from distance. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking...
And he's decided to go for it. And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
No, that's been intercepted. He's having a pop! Lacking in accuracy.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
And he thumps it clear. And here's Neymar. He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Amrabat. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. That's Brahim Diaz. Marquinhos. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the trust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
So, a breakthrough already. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's João Pedro. João Pedro. Sick chance! They're threatening to fly away here. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's João Pedro. Tries one from range. Special. He's got himself an absolute peach. They are purring, truly purring. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
João Pedro really has looked sharp, hasn't he? I get the feeling he fancies himself against this defence now.
And now he has two. A case now of complete control.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Gabriel. Passes short and sharp. And it's Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes ploughing through the middle.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Brazil have hit a quick-fire double here. Now it's João Pedro. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And we have our very first corner. Now there's a fine ball. Relentless, just relentless. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Camisa 26.
Brazil are having a ball here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Succumbs to the pressure. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mazraoui has it out wide and in space. Aguirre. Bruno Guimaraes. Shorlinton. Alexandro. And here's Rafinha. And it's Guimaraes. That's good play. Great chance! One second goal. Again, in twice. They are soaring.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
24 minutos do primeiro tempo pelo jogador. Camisa 6.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Bruno Guimaraes.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's João Pedro. That has been slung wide. Now it's João Pedro. And the finish! That's a good finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
25 minutos.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's João Pedro. João Pedro. And the shots! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Mazraoui. Linton. Alexandro. Now Ederson. Bruno Guimaraes. Now Ederson. Gabriel. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Ederson. And here's Linton. And this is Neymar. That's a finish. And they're threatening to fly away here.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Minutos do primeiro tempo, pelo jogador.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Lovely feet. A lot of space. Shoots to shoots. Well, he's kicked it out. That's a great save.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Brazil have their second corner now. Neymar goes short. Morocco are looking to go forward now. Not the most accurate pass. Riverton. Half an hour played now. And it's Guimaraes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ederson carries the ball down the right. Ederson, this is promising. Picks out Brent and the shoots. Impressive strike.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Diop. And it's Hakimi. Alexandro. Marquinhos. Now Ederson. Probing pass. Marquinhos. Alexandro. Ederson. And it's Linton. Now it's João Pedro. And here's Neymar. João Pedro. And here's Rafinha. Brahim Diaz. Brazil looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Linton spread out to the left, where it came from. Gabriel. Linton. Now it's João Pedro. Change of plan here, perhaps. That has not gone well. Aimed beyond the defence. He's in plenty of space here. Ederson. Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now Ederson. Marquinhos. And it's Linton. Now it's João Pedro. There's the shot! He's stuck it away. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's
And he shoots! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Linton played into space, but he was quick to react. Amrabat. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Ederson. Alexandro makes the interception. Marquinhos. Ederson. And it's Guimaraes. Now it's João Pedro. Played out to the left flank. That's been cut out. Well played. And he's managed to get free. Now it's João Pedro. Brahim Diaz. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Now it's João Pedro. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Brahim Diaz. Now it's João Pedro.
3 minutos de acréscimo.
Ederson. He's looking wide. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Linton. And here's Neymar. Nice sequence of passes, this. And it's a chance! Well, he caught that cure, but no end product.
Brazil certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Could be danger here. João Pedro. Decent chance. And that's past the post. Amrabat. That's Brahim Diaz. And here's Neymar. Now this could be a chance. He's had it nicked away. It's a pretty loose pass. The referee says that is that for the first half. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Brazil have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa
So right back into the action.
para a entrada do jogador. Camisa 13.
Now it's João Pedro. And it's Neymar. Nice interception, well timed. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. He's picked his way through. Great ball and he charged for a shot. And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's João Pedro. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Neymar. Now it's João Pedro. Amrabat. Brahim Diaz. He has found a way through. He's had it taken off him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's João Pedro. Now it's João Pedro. No, he's not getting his way this time. Aguirre with a definite foul there. And that's going to be a booking. Oh, just skips past his man. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now that's well seen too.
Diop. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Neymar. Look at the space here. Such a chance. And that's wide.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Amrabat. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. João Pedro. And it's Neymar.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's got away. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's with the keeper. Danilo. That is a little undercooked. He's found a way through. Ederson. João Pedro. João Pedro currently being consciously targeted.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Oh, that's fabulous. Pings it across.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Short changes him with that pass. And he's going for goal. Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
In with the challenge. Now it's Pedro. Good ball, good take. Oh, that's a key interception. Played out towards the right wing. He's shifting through the gears here. He's in a great position here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, it's played into the... Oh, good effort. And that is high. Edison. And it's Joelinton. Marquinhos. Danilo. Edison. Marquinhos. Gabriel. 60 minutes played. Aguirre calmly anticipates. Brazil do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And he's forced to go back. Danilo. Over to the right flank. Oh, they could break here. That pass isn't the best. Hakimi. He's having a hit! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Pedro. Jesus shoots! The headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Another one. This must be his personal high. Amrabat. Brahim Diaz. He's had a shot! Oh, he really got hold of that.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
And it's Diaz. Very nice. Diaz. Joelinton.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Joelinton. Spread to the right. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Brahim Diaz. That's going wide left. Brahim Diaz. And reclaimed it in a trice. Aguirre. And Amrabat. That's a good ball out wide. He is through here. Hakimi is flagged offside. He's going all the way. Delivers. Oh, good play. No, that's just wide.
Substituição em andamento.
Morocco choosing to make the first change.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. João Pedro. Now it's João Pedro. Now it's Neymar. It's a pretty loose pass. Aguirre. Mazraoui. He has found a way through. And he's managed to get free. And he's heaved it away. Danilo. Now he's got space here. That has not gone well. Diop. Just about up to 75 minutes. Tries one from range. It's loose now. And oh, he's been caught on it here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And he's gone searching crossfield. And smart. He's having a shot! As it gets. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Minutos do segundo tempo pelo jogador. Camisa 20.
Morocco get their goal. A bit of respectability restored. Gets a good foot in there. And they can counter here. Now it's Rafinha. And the shots! They're getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Camisa 11.
Amrabat. And it's Neymar. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, good spread. Morocco couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Looking for the run. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's found a way through. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Danilo making good progress on the right-hand side. He's got away. The pressing's intense, and it's played off. So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
He's shifting through the gears here. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's fabulous. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ederson. And here's Rafinha. Joelinton. Pass somewhat off target. Elhainaoui. Chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Now, what about a counter-attack? Just 5 minutes remaining now. Joelinton. Not the most accurate pass. João Pedro. Oh, what has happened here? Elhainaoui. He's found a way past. Go for a shot. And another try. And again. Oh, it's hit the post. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Just eases him off the ball. Bruno Guimaraes stood his ground strongly. Bruno Guimaraes!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Hakimi. He has found a way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. No, that's been intercepted. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Minutos de acréscimo.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. He's picked his way through. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He'll try from distance. He's put it wide. Shoots. Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. Edison. Deftly away. And he cuts out the supply. That's a good run down the left. That's took play to the danger. Marquinhos. That's that, the end. Brazil can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. João Pedro, very much the man of the moment. His boots at their twinkling best. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Agradecemos a cooperação.